Hey everybody, welcome to October. Can you believe it? We are here I should have my little microphone on. I am on a road trip heading to the ATL. Alright, been on the road here about probably like 4 hours. Got a little more ways to go. Between stopping, bathroom breaks, food break, water break, and just going. But listening to some of my bloggers my favorite bloggers. Look at how fast this year is approaching the end. Okay, this is October. 2 more months left, okay? November, December, and we're about to be heading into 26 again, and it's like I just remember celebrating 25, being all happy, walking into 25, and it's been a year for a lot of people, good times, bad times, ups, downs, but we've been hanging in there, we've been hanging in there, keeping our faith, keeping our strength, keeping our motivation, keeping our inspiration, and just doing what we do, right? So I will be happy to see my sister. I've not seen her in almost 6 months now, so I'm happy about that. I'm hanging out here for a little bit, then I'll be heading to West Virginia. So, and I know it's still hot, and it's been still hot in Florida. Definitely still been hot in Florida, and I had to remember I'm going some places where it's cooling down, although my godmom told me in West Virginia it's still been in the 70s and they still hitting 80 degrees. It's still been hitting 80 degrees in the ATL, so that's good, but it's them high 80s still in Florida, so 85, 86 degrees. But I'm looking forward to that. But just looking at some of the stuff going on online, I have just been shocked at the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj banter online, with no holds bars, saying the most horrendous things about each other's kids. And it made me a little sad because I'm thinking, when we are in the midst of saying horrible, negative things, that energy is within you too. You're not just spewing that at somebody else. That negative energy is affecting you too. And even with Cardi being pregnant right now, her being upset, ready to fight. Post your Addy, show up, just say where you at right now. A fight is on. The horrible things taking in, reading what someone is saying about your kids. And on the flip side too, for Nicki Minaj, she's not pregnant right now, at least I don't think, but just still taking in the negative, horrible things Cardi is saying about her baby, and if they are true, and there are some delays going on, that's so hurtful. And so it just saddened me. They could have just kept their fight within the music, but it's just got so deep. My heart just felt sorry for both of them, and anybody else going through hurtful things, because like I say, that energy just doesn't come out of you. It's within you. And it's just good to have positive energy within you. That's what's healthy for the body. All that stress, negative energy, it causes constriction. Constriction causes higher pressures. Higher pressures causes circulation problems. It flows through. So I hope they, get that together. But like I say, for me, it was just shockingly, Wow, they are really hitting with some nasty words. So I hope that gets better, and I hope none of you all out there are going through some situations like that too with someone, because it just doesn't make any sense, you know. You guys are aware of the David and Celeste Rivas situation. That touches my heart for that little girl to lose her life at 14 years old under whatever circumstances. That I hope they find out. I hope they get to the bottom of that, because it's so sad. Gone so young, you know. Young people these days, they are just dying at the hands of others and at the hands of themselves, you know. But it is just amazing how nowadays young people aren't living very long. They are just dying at alarming rates and numbers. So that's going to be interesting. I know the whole world is curious to find out how that, if they will ever find out, how that little girl passed away and who did it. But I hope they do. Finding out, you know. Yeah, I know I put up a post about Charles White, right? That interview, he hit on everybody's subject, and he hit on that subject too. And I couldn't even post what he said about her, but I thought about it. And to me, you know, one of the things he said rang true, but he just said it so harshly, you know, on what she was probably up to and doing, and at such a young age out there. And you know, he was like, they called her a little girl. But he was like, little good girls don't run away from home. And I had to agree. I said, you're right. There are millions of little good girls at home that don't run away. You know, you're at home doing what you do, but we don't know her circumstances. And to find out that the police were called within 11 times, TMZ reported 11 times in a short time frame. She definitely had issues going on at home that were sad. So it's just sad all the way around. But for her to come to such an ending, horrible. If the singer David had anything to do with it, I guess that will be revealed as they continue investigating down the road. But it's just crazy sad, and a crazy odd made for movie, life imitates art situation, right? It's crazy, just crazy. What else is going on in the world? The government shutdown. I don't know the latest on that, but my friend was like, I'm glad I'm not flying anywhere. I was like, why? She was like, with the shutdown, you know, the air traffic controllers, TSA, you know, some of them may not want to come to work. They ain't getting paid. Why they going to go to work? And then I said, oh my God, don't say that. I have to fly. Oh man, so I hope they resolve that if it's not resolved already, because that's a trip. It's just so much going on, right? But one thing I am happy about is working on and getting out my new and latest herbal tea blend called Dream and Calm. It's so amazing. I've sent out about 8 orders so far, but I'm finishing up getting it officially packaged in the nice pretty bags, although I ordered some bags and they're the wrong size. So I'm trying to make lemons out of lemonade and figure out what to do with these bags. They're too big. They look small in the picture, but I should have measured the dimensions, but I'm telling you. So the bags that came are too big for the size of tea amount that's going to go in them. So I got to figure out what to do because I don't want to waste them because I got 100 bags. 100 bags that are too big. But we'll make lemonade out of lemons and make it. But my new tea, it's a herbal blend tea, and it's so amazing if you need calm, helping relax in the evening. A lot of people can't relax before going to bed, and having a cup of this tea will just bring, my tagline in it is sip, relax, and awaken the senses, because that is what it will do. Enhance mood, creativity, relaxation. And the one thing I love about it is because you can use this blend 3 different ways, and I think it's just phenomenal. You can make a cup of tea with it and have it, just steep it and have it with some honey. You can put it in your steamer for inhalation therapy in your room and get results, or you can make it an inhalable interaction, so I love it. You can roll it up, for those that like that. So I love it. Yeah. So I'll be putting up some of that online and need to figure out how I want to put it on Amazon once I get the labels done, but I want to put some on a shop site here too, where people can click on it and order it if they like. You can even order some sample bags and see how you like it. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. Like I said, my main 3 awesome herbal products is this Dream Calm, my Men's Vitality Boost, that's like a natural, all herbal Viagra, but it does more than that for men. It's giving you some kidney support, definitely boosting the testosterone naturally, and my guys that have been using it really love it, really love it. So it's turning back the clock on some. One of my clients said, "You turned the clock back 20 years." I'm like, "What?" He said, 20 years. He said, "Send me another order, please." So I'm happy about that. And then my general kidney and liver and immune support herbal tabs that just do a great job for total body, but definitely, people don't realize how they need to detoxify and clean out the liver and kidney areas for overall functioning, better circulation improvement, detoxification, getting some of the trash out of the body. So yeah, so those are some things going on. What else? Just making a way. And like I say, y'all know I have been on a journey, and the testimony is just crazy. Some of the things that have been happening, I can't even make them up. I cannot even make this up. But I'm loving God having my back when nobody else does. Amazing. He will have your back when you are doing, I always say, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. It is going to be nightfall pretty soon here. I am only 22 miles from Valdosta. So I'm making actually good time. It still will be nightfall, but we're getting there. But I hope you all are doing well. Enjoying yourselves. Welcoming to October. I love Halloween time. This is one of my favorite times of the month. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to be for Halloween. I'm used to being around my sister and the kids. I'm not sure if it'll be like that because I need to get away. I need to go somewhere nice I haven't been able to take myself anywhere, but that change is coming where I can. And I need to get a new car. This is crazy. But this little baby is still taking care of me, hanging in there so far until the new one comes. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me